move to accept the agenda.
I'll second.
All in favor? Thank you. Comments from the chair. The only thing I would say is that Meredith sent out the memo about the street, what's it called?
Oh, the downtown core master plan?
Yeah. And I think it's really important for us to look at that and weigh in, because it has, if you looked at the plans, it has the potential to change the whole feeling of downtown. Because I'm in favor of increasing the bike paths and everything, but it basically eliminates parking in downtown.
Yeah.
It takes at least,
It reduces,
it takes probably close to half of it.
I don't know, I'd have to.
You have to count it up, but anyway, I don't worry so much about that. Other people are gonna worry about that for sure. But I worry about just the impact of having traffic patterns changed and wider sort of parkways along the road and narrowing things up and having dividers between part of the road and the other. And I just think it's something that has a high potential to impact how downtown looks and the feel of downtown.
Right.
Which, I mean, downtown traffic and parking have their problems, but they're not that bad.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Seth,
That's,
could you try moving that a little further away? I don't know if your phone is causing the interference, maybe?
okay. Next, first person, 79 Berry Street, Woodbury Pizza. Review the replacement of 3 windows.
Coming up, yep, coming up, and when you talk, make sure you're talking to the microphone, please. Do you need a copy of what
Sure.
was submitted?
Thank you.
Okay, can you explain your project and where your windows are going to be?
Yes, we're replacing 2 windows that are currently 2 feet tall by 3 feet wide with 3 windows that would be 3 feet tall by 5 feet wide. They're on the side and back of the building, so the back faces Stonecutter's Way, but there's quite a bit of distance between it, so a change in the size I think will be significant impact. And the other just faces the other side of our lot. You're looking at the,
You're going the existing locations?
yep, same spot on the building.
And just larger windows.
Larger windows, there'll be a different style. The windows that are there now are an awning style, so they open from the bottom and just a really small amount, so it's hard to get good ventilation in there. The new windows will be sliders, so we can,
2 of them are on the west side.
yeah, it's sort of southwest,
And 1 is on the south side.
southeast, yeah.
Yeah.
That corner is basically due south, so.
Looks like it was, what, in addition to 79 Berry Street is attached?
Yeah, it's in the back.
They
Yeah.
share the same address.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it looks like it was built fairly recently, or do you know how old it is?
No, it's pretty old.
Yeah, okay.
The oldest part of the foundation is just stacked stone, so.
Okay, it's just, I guess because the windows and everything looks.
I imagine
looks
it was
pretty
part of
new.
the granite industry at one point.
Mhm.
Potentially. It was a redemption center for a long time, and then it was an
Yes.
auto parts store most recently.
So basically, you're gonna get more light in there too,
More light, better insulation, more airflow.
better airflow.
So what's in that space?
What do you do upstairs now?
In that space right now, we just have some offices, and we're getting ready to renovate it to become a restaurant, kitchen.
Okay.
Oh,
So
You
where,
have good pizza, but
so where the windows are is where potentially the public will be? or-
No, that will be workspace, that will be a kitchen.
Is this part of, this was the auto parts store?
Yeah.
Alright, so what faces the front here, was that like the big open window?
Yeah.
it's a BMW motorcycle dealer for a while.
Was it?
Yeah, the front part, not where you guys are, where the auto parts store is.
The auto parts store is moved, we're in there now.
Oh, you're in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Woodbury's moved to there,
Okay, it
that's
used to
part
be-
of the whole,
It was a good BMW motorcycle dealer for a while.
So, why the size that you chose? I'm just not,
Why 3
just
by
to keep it
5?
consistent with kind of what it is
Same,
now.
generally the same, you
But
know,
bigger.
wider than tall, slightly bigger,
so sort of same ratio.
more or less, it's close.
Is it low ceiling height in that?
It's pretty low, I'd say they're about 8 feet in that part of the,
On this end?
yeah. Yeah, there's not a lot of room to go up. They're also presently at about that height, if I'm standing in front of them.
So are you gonna push desks or something underneath them? Is that the idea?
Work tables,
Yeah.
um,
Just wondering if there's another configuration that you would have considered rather than just to know if you went with this style just to match what's there but make it bigger or what the
we
thought
considered
process was.
going lower, having windows that, like a double hung that slides vertically, but if we then pushed our work tables up against them, they'd cover the bottom part of the window, so wouldn't be ideal.
And why a glider? Because
A
it's-
slider
Yeah.
or glider, because that's the style that you can get in that orientation. I think awning windows are not manufactured all that much anymore.
They have their issues, but they're manufactured, but they have issues. This'll have issues as well as far as operability, I think, just as a heads up.
What issues will it have?
I think over time, you're gonna find that they're a pain to open and close.
Okay.
Yeah.
I replaced an awning window with one of these in my kitchen, and I've never been happier. About 10 years ago.
Okay,
Just, it's not as large as the one that you're talking about.
all right,
Gives you a lot more light.
yeah. And the existing windows are very old, they're single pane, basically no insulation.
Anything else? My guess is these windows were probably put in the 60s or something.
Yeah.
That would be my guess, but.
What's the siding of the building?
The siding is a vertical wood,
Uh-huh.
but it's, you know, it sort of looks like a board and batten, but it's just a manufactured product.
Uh-huh.
T111 probably.
Yeah. Okay. It doesn't.
Okay, we got a set of criteria to go through. You gotta help me, do we vote before do we do the criteria?
No, criteria
Afterward.
first.
Okay. Preservation or reconstruction of the appropriate historic style if the proposed project is in a historic district or involves an historic structure. Do you know what the list, is this on the National Register?
I don't think so. Actually, it is. It is.
So
I think it's, but it's
That was
not-
surprising to me. The
Did
the
Audra-
building
did it
that's
not-
labeled on the site map as 79 Berry Street is quite a bit older,
Well, it might be that.
but they
now-
share
and
the
now
same
I'm
address.
confused. Yeah.
I mean, it looks like a non-historic addition, but.
Yeah, I
you know,
think, I
haven't
think
seen it
that
up
the, I
close.
think that this, it says yes in here because the property as a whole is. I'm trying to remember, oh, no, I remember looking this up, it's just unfortunately somehow didn't make it in here, this is listed, but it's not, it doesn't go into details on the windows or anything
Well,
like that.
I would think that, you know, having the manufactured siding, whatever it is, the fake board and batten and all of that, I would say that this is acceptable in that context, and the windows, as long as they're in the same proportion and the same size, the windows are probably, I don't know, from the sixties, seventies, I don't know. Okay,
These are a little bit bigger, Eric, but
Yeah.
it looks
They
to
are.
me like they're still proportional.
yeah, and, you know, they're sort of in blank walls, particularly.
Yeah, I know.
ones, so. Harmony of exterior design with other properties in the district. I guess that's acceptable, there's all kinds of things. Compatibility of proposed exterior materials with other properties in the district. That's acceptable. Compatibility of the proposed landscaping, no landscaping, right?
We're not doing it.
I just have to ask.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah,
Don't worry, we ask these things too in our office. It's just every once in a while people change their minds between there and here.
Oh, oops. Circled the wrong one. Prevention of use of incompatible designs, buildings, color schemes, or exterior materials, that's acceptable. Location and appearance of all utilities, no lighting or anything going, okay. Recognition and respect for view quarters. It's not really applicable, it's not gonna change the view quarters. So, all in favor? Okay, so. Let's see, what, 16th or 17th today?
18th.
18th. Oh,
It
that's-
would be 17th if we were meeting on a Monday like normal,
Okay.
but it's a Tuesday.
Okay, you've got to sign this too, so.
Just something about his signature.
You just leave a pin right there, don't you?
Mm-hmm, I do.
Good.
I don't always get them back, but I do try to leave a pen there. Awesome. So, and Audra and I have the rest of the administrative report for the larger admin permit downstairs. I gave it back to Audra, so we should issue this tomorrow.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, good luck with it.
Thanks.
Yeah, good luck with the change in location.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do outside pizza again this summer?
We'll
Your
see.
tents?
We might be down at Bar Hill again this summer. But
I think everybody's at Bar Hill.
This restaurant project is, it's a ways off, but we'll get there.
Okay. Now we got some minutes, right?
Mhm.
February 3rd. Everybody look at the minutes, and do I hear a motion, comments, or corrections?
I make a motion to accept the minutes as written.
Second that.
All in favor? There you
Assuming
go.
that's a yes?
I'm not-
Oh, you, right, I forgot you weren't here. Huh.
Another long drawn-out meeting.
15 minutes.
So I heard from Liz and Eric about the second. If you think, let me know if you think you can stay late on the second. And it may not actually be all that late to have a meeting with the Historic Preservation Commission about the downtown core master plan. So I sent you a link that'll pull up all the stuff you see in the hallway, plus more, or I can also print things out for you if you need me to. but let us know, cause I know Eric really wants, Eric and Bob.
Well, I think it's
I
a
can stay.
major
I'm
thing
just
in
ready to
downtown.
Email you back.
Yeah.
I can stay on the
Yeah,
side.
no worries, and it's, I mean, but it's also, my thought was that what we could do is close down the DRC meeting and then open up a special HPC, so that then I can work with historic preservation if we do come out with official joint comments, to try and send something, cause, SE Group might stop taking public comments as of the 6th on that, before they then do their formal recommendations to city council.
I mean, this is exactly the kind of thing I think both the Preservation Commission and Design Review was involved in
Mm-hmm.
prior to the city council saying go. And just, the likelihood of anything happening, I think, I see millions of dollars.
Right, it looks
What
expensive.
they wanna do.
Right, definitely.
And it wouldn't be on my high priority list, even if I thought it was okay.
Yeah, and this isn't final design, this is more conceptual and to work into as part of, I think, the city planning process, especially because a lot of this design is contingent on the garage getting built. I think the garage is gonna get built, would be my guess, but
I
you
read-
never know.
There's a big article in the Times Argus today about the legal decisions,
Mhm.
which I can't say I understood even though I read it.
Yeah, I read the decisions, it's a mixed bag, it's narrowing, in general, narrowing the questions that are open for trial in May down fairly significantly, and saying that, the 24 VSA 4413, which limits zoning and municipal regulation of, state and community-owned, i.e. other municipal projects, applies to most everything. So it really winnowed down what the court can either review as a statement of questions or put conditions on.
The other thing that's interesting is that the new, the proposed Act 250 changes would eliminate review of anything by Act 250 in a downtown district. So that would make a big difference.
I don't know as that does anything for the garage, cause the garage already
It's
went
already
through the
went-
downtown.
Yeah, it's already too
Yeah,
late.
already
Right,
went
I
through
mean, it
review.
wouldn't apply to this project.
But future,
In the
yeah.
in the future.
Does that have to be a designated downtown? Is
I
there some
think so.
process for that?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so.
And Montpelier's already got a designated downtown.
Okay.
I think there are maybe 14 or 15 in the state. Okay,
Anything else? No?
I move to adjourn.
good. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you. I'll second that.